bigger players and is stronger, you know, than people Gardner if you put a guard on her. But Painter has the size advantage, and she probably has the athleticism advantage too. And we get a timeout.
Timeout call with the sides tied at 11 apiece. There's 3:49 to go in the first. Alford deciding she didn't need nobody to get that 2-pointer. It's a lead now and an 8-0 run for Team Montenotte Hotel. It's great work inside from Casey Grace. She had a lot of work to do.
That all stemmed from Grania pushing the pace. She does it better than anyone. Once she gets a rebound, she takes off, and it's very hard to keep up.
There's a real tempo to the Team Montenotte Hotel transition at the moment. Alford now. Here's Rockall. Rockall, of course, had some difficulties with fitness at the tail end of last season, curtailed her involvement in the National Cup final. And it was really only by the time they got to the league finals, which was in Galway last year, and that decider against Brunel, that she was back to her best. But she's been flying high of late. Player of the month for February in the Women's Premier League. And that's Aoife McDermott with the rebound.
You have Hayley Lenihan checked in here to the game for Anya McKenna, it looks like. Putting pressure on Mairead. Again, DCU looking to go inside to Aoife.
And it's Lenihan. We'll add plenty of effervescence to this tie. And we're still a few minutes without a score for DCU Mercy, since it was McDermott whose inside basket was the last score for them. McNally. McDermott. Hands off to Toner. Face guard from Grania Dwyer. And the marauding, that's my favourite word to use about Claire Rockall, is marauding.
That's a great way to describe her.
Thank you. But here's...
Good rebound there from Claire.
Yeah, it is. And Aoife McDermott was in there, but had to cough up possession just to prevent Rockall from getting another offensive rebound, as Rockall takes his seat.
It's something she does that's very underrated. She rebounds the ball from the weak side better than pretty much any guard in the league, I think.
And it's earned her a break with Amanda O'Regan coming in for Team Montenotte Hotel. There's just 90 seconds to go now in this first quarter.
Amanda, a very different player than Claire, but equally as dangerous. You know, Amanda doesn't play big minutes and doesn't, you know, take an awful lot of shots, but she's an excellent three-point shooter, and there's rarely a big game goes by that Amanda doesn't hit a big three.
Didn't feature in the top 3 scores in
And there we go.
the last game that she played against, at which point I just realised it was against you guys, Parabel Calester. But those threes that she hit in the first half really were crucial in kind of building that lead. And off goes Gráinne Dwyer once again. That headband is a go faster stripe for the Thurles woman. She's pumped up in this one. She's got a 6-point lead and 65 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Mary Breen checking in to give Gráinne a break. Glanmar exerting some more full court pressure here. They got some joy from it earlier in the quarter.
Just 2 starters on the floor right now for Glanmire. And it's Toner who snaps the run. That's a long time coming. 45 seconds to go in the first.
Oh, it's a
big clash in there between Toner and Mary Breen.
Mary pushed off. I think the ref got that one right. She was standing still, but she pushed her.
Second personal foul for Breen. And Chalisa Painter is getting a break late in the first.
Sarah Fitzpatrick checking in, one of the DCU's in the 20s.
So, whilst DCU haven't been scoring in the last while, it's only a 4-point game right now, so no cause for panic in any way, shape or form, but particularly as Toners snap that run. And takes the ball from Woods and tried to feed Fitzpatrick just at the last second there. We're at 25 seconds left in the first. It's been a good high energy first quarter. Good pace. 1 or 2 eye-catching baskets in there as well. Don't forget you can say hello and have your say. Hashtag League Finals 2016 across the weekend. And indeed if you're watching on demand after the live service. 7 seconds left now. It's inside to McDermott.
And 1.
She'll be pleased with that one. And she'll have a chance to reduce the gap to just a single point.
That could be a big swing there. Now then the other end, they look to isolate Casey Grace on. She had a mismatch with Fitzpatrick on her. Took a contested shot, and DCU come down and have an opportunity for an and 1 here.
No. Nearly was an and 2 there with Toner lurking. But at the end of the first quarter, in the Women's Premier League playoff final, it's Team Montenotte Hotel with a narrow lead, 17-15 ahead of DCU Mercy. So, big score to start the second quarter. Alford with a 3.
Excellent finish.
Taking her total to 7. And that's, was Lenihan, was it?
That's Hayley Lenihan, yeah. Finish reverse on the break.
McDermott tried to use the glass again. Steele, massive pass over the top, but Breen can get there.
DCU definitely feel like they have an advantage inside. Looking to go into Aoife. Anya McKenna checks into the game again here for Hayley Lenihan.
McKenna had 7 points in the first quarter, as did Sarah Woods, who's on the ball now. Finds McNally.
To be down 2 at the end of the first and Painter, the top scorer, having not scored, DCU would have been relatively confident now coming into the second. But 5 quick points from Glanmire has built the lead.
There were 5 turnovers from Painter in the first quarter, as McKenna looked to take her tally to double digits. But McDermott can get the ball away to McNally, who goes to Fitzpatrick. And you got the sense that Fitzpatrick was in 2 minds there as to whether to shoot or pass.
Yeah, I think she saw
Turned out to be both.
She saw Alfred come across to help, and she looked a little nervous as what she was going to do. As Aoife scores again.
Good work in there for Mary Breen to create space for Alford. Fitzpatrick lets Woods take it away.
DCU really needed that last basket there from Aoife. Glanmire can turn a 2-point lead into a 10-point lead in the blink of an eye.
Woods now comes out to collect. Wanted to find Toner again. Went for the jump shot, but
good rebound.
McDermott looks pumped for this one. As Painter comes in for Fitzpatrick.
You have Emily Black in here into the game as well, another excellent shooter.
Black is in for McNally. Alfred and Grace sit down for Team Montenotte Hotel.
You presume Sarah Woods to go to the point now for DCU.
Rockall to McKenna in the corner. Gets around Woods and McDermott, but eventually ran out of room to get the shot away. And there's that press from Glanmire again. What can it do on the young substitute? She finds Toner. Shalisa Painter.
A nice backdoor cut there from Sarah. Anya looked to pressure at the 3-point line. She planted her foot and went back door.
Regan, it's an ambitious pass from Dwyer to find McKenna. Timeout called. 6:53 to go in the second. It's Team Montenotte Hotel 22, DCU Mercy 21. Black fending off Claire Rockall there as we resume action at the Watershed in Kilkenny. And McDermott with a rare miss, but it's Painter on the offensive boards.
Excellent rebound there for Painter. It's 2 big offensive rebounds in a row for her.
Yeah, McDermott was at 66% field goals in the first. Painter 0 for 5 in the first quarter, but going well in the second.
Glanmire need to do a better job of keeping DCU out of the middle. Aoife and Painter both looking to post up on the left block and turn over the left shoulder into the middle.
And Painter comes in, and that's the lead now for DCU Mercy. For the first time in about 10 minutes of basketball. Miss with the bank shot for Dwyer. It's back with Rockall.
Claire Rockall again with another excellent rebound.
Yeah, Rockall had 2 offensive boards in the first quarter.
And Glanmire checking in Sarah Kenny here.
Both sides running the bench, not afraid to give younger players exposure in these kind of finals in the white heat of the action as opposed to when the day is done. Painter was barreling hard there, but called for the travel.
Timeout DCU.
Timeout called. With Glanmire back in front, 24-23. There's 5:48 to go in the second. Hop, skip and a jump from Monia McKenna gets it underway. It's back with Alford. Toner nearly got there. Rockall has it.
DCU gone to a zone here.
Went over
Caused problems immediately for Glanmire.
That one went over the flying hands of Sarah Kenny. Cause for applause from Sarah Woods. And Dwyer got in there and forced Painter to hit the brakes. Painter,
Another big offensive rebound.
can't clean it up. Nice crossover from Grania Dwyer. She looks to go all the way. That's a superb basket.
Grania Dwyer with her Magic Johnson impression there.
That was something else from Dwyer. Extends that lead.
Offensive foul there, and Aoife McDermott trying to fight for position in the low block.
Carl Kilbride tunes into commentary in the 2016-2017 season, and here's Ross O'Donoghue talking about low blocks and left blocks. And you'll know, you know where that one came from.
You learn something new every day, right?
Every day's a school day, Carl. So Glanmire with a 3-point lead, foul trouble as well. We'll need to be a little bit mindful of that with 4.5 minutes left in the second. Painter goes inside. And
that's a mismatch that I reckon they'll look at again. Aoife McDermott being guarded by Sarah Kenny. Aoife, the bigger, stronger player.
McDermott been working hard this season. Has spoken publicly around strength and conditioning sessions that our team have been using, but just got pulled into a trap there that Sarah Kenny was able to capitalise on. Maintains that Glanmire advantage. 3 points.
DCU looking to isolate Sarah Kenny in the pick and roll there again.
McDermott delighted to look up at the scoreboard and realising she's picking herself back up off the floor for 2 shots.
Emily Black did a good job there. She's replaced by Mairead McNally, but she gave Mairead 4 or 5 minutes good rest there. Free throw shooting has been an issue with Aoife this year.
Well, we saw last night NUIG Mystics against Father Matthews. Mystics hit 23 out of 25 free throws. 4 players shooting off 100%, led by their captain, Lauren Murray. And, you know, when you look at the final score and, you know, there's some assumptions around Mystics and the stuff they've done this season, they had to be very, very good to beat a very good team very well last night.
Lots of pressure here from McKenna. Obviously something Glanmire looking to exploit here, pressure on Mairead.
Another good offensive rebound. This time, no, can't convert, but does get a shot away this time.
She really needs to reward herself there. She's had 3 or 4 big offensive rebounds and hasn't converted.
Defensive one
Sarah
sets
Woods
off.
takes off.
McNally to Toner.
Grania does what Grania does better than anyone else in the league, taking a charge. Excellent defensive play there.
Bounces back up off the floor with the help of her teammates.
Fanula saw it, tried to Euro step around her, but Grania was in excellent position. DCU with some full court pressure here.
I looked down for 2 seconds, looked back up, and
Sarah had a layup. She probably should have finished. They got lucky and got the ball back.
Well, like we just mentioned, there have been opportunities in there for Mercy. More than enough to be beyond par in this game as it stands with 2.5 minutes to go in the second. They're 2 points in arrears. So strong and so consistent for the majority of the Women's Premier League regular season, wrapping up the title with 3 games to spare. And I think nobody realised that that ball was still in play, except Grania Dwyer did. And after 2 attempts, it's still with Glanmire. And that's a gift of 2 points. And nobody followed up on that overshot pass.
Mark Ingle will not be happy with Fanula Toner there. They had 3 shots up while Fanula was still in the Glanmire half.
Here's Woods, 1:49 to go in the half. And just a little bit of composure required now from DCU Mercy. Good rebound from Sarah Kenny. Feeds Rockall. Toner was back. Sets off herself, goes around Kenny. Has Alford this time, goes inside to McDermott. Smart play.
Excellent pass.
Still just 2 points between the sides. And a good physical battle today between Toner and Dwyer.
Fionnuala Toner playing like an NFL free safety, picking off passes there.
Carl, I'm really literally just getting the hang of the basketball. Like, you don't want to be dropping NFL references on me as well. You know, one sport at a time here. The sides are level. That's a momentous in itself, because really that's the first time that Mercy have given some value to the good possession that they've had and the good opportunities that they've had.
Glanmire have been struggling there with the DCU zone, but they've got better ball movement and they're finding some openings now at the back of it. Saoirse Power Cassidy checks in for Fionnuala Toner.
Power Cassidy, and All-Ireland Schools Cup winner with Holy Faith Clontarf.
They'll actually lost
Sorry,
the
they
Schools
lost
Cup.
the cup, they won the league. That was it. That was it. Timeout called. There's only 32 seconds left in this game, in this half. It's Glanmire 32, DCU Mercy 30. So there's 30 seconds left in the half. Alford with Power Cassidy for company, goes to McKenna.
Tia Kelly-Stevens into the game here for DCU.
Rockall aims for Dwyer.
Again, that Glanmire ball movement, reversing the ball. When they put it on the floor, they find the gaps and find the openings, and DCU are struggling now.
This game really has evolved across the last 20 minutes. I was half expecting Grania to turn up there and go, shut up, Ross. But it has, in terms of pace and different setups, and we've seen a lot of tactical play from both coaches, trying to outmaneuver each other. Kelly-Stevens gets the rebound, feeds McNally. 14 seconds left now, no shot clock.
A lot of missed free throws on both sides here. Whatever side loses, if it's a close game, could live to regret it.
Exceptional move, pass from McNally to get Kelly-Stevens into the game. And it's the last action of the first half. And it means we're level, tied at 32 apiece. It's the Women's Premier League playoff final between Team Montenotte Hotel and DCU Mercy. Join us in 10 minutes for the second half. Just 20 minutes remain in the Basketball Ireland Women's Premier League National League season. The scoreboard's reset with Team Montenotte Hotel and DCU Mercy tied at 32 apiece. It's Ross O'Donoghue with you, joined by Carl Kilbride on commentary as Mairead McNally gives Mercy their first lead of the third quarter. Just speaking to John Collin there from the Irish Examiner and Cork's Evening Echo, he reckons this third quarter is going to be absolutely crucial. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important on getting out to a fast start here. DCU come up with 2 steals there from Fanula and a big shot from Mairead. Glanmire will want to stop now.
McNally still. Here's Toner. Real physical battle with Dwyer in the second quarter especially, although you feel that Dwyer shaded it when she took that charge and had that crossover laden full court drive.
Yeah, Eve had 15 points though. Eva's had a good first half.
And that one sticks from Claire Rockall. .8:40 left in the second quarter. Sarah Woods, for somebody who we generally see with blur lines attached to her, was happy to slow it down on that occasion. Arms out from Mary Breen, but
that's sloppy there from Glanmire, leaving her standing wide open.
And she got the roll too. Alford, Breen. Rockall was looking for it, but it's with McKenna.
DCU's coming out in the zone again to start.
What does it do? It frees up Mary Breen from the top of the key. She won't be pleased with that one.
Not really Mary's game. She prefers to get the ball down low with her back to the basket.
Toner changes the gears to try and get past Gráinne Dwyer. McNally turns and shoots. And that's a 4-point lead now. Alford.
Glanmire missed an opportunity there. Sarah Woods didn't drop at the back of the zone. Claire was wide open, but it was a bad pass.
I think Alford admonishing herself quietly there. That Toner-Dwyer matchup still catching the eye, but it's McDermott inside, wrestles the ball free. It's a good finish.
Excellent score. Gráinne came across the double as soon as she got it. It's obviously something they talked about at halftime. But Eva turned away from it. It was an excellent finish.
Now, the last time DCU Mercy built a 6-point lead, what followed next was a 12-0 run. And it's Dwyer with the response straight away. All the way around for Woods.
Excellent screen there from Mairead McNally.
Now this is interesting. There's 6:38 to go in the third. And if you've been following the action today, we had a League Cup final earlier between Cubs and Mary, and
Early timeout here from Mark Scannell.
Yes,
Doesn't
it
like
is.
what he sees.
6:36 left, 42-36 the score. Dwyer on McDermott.
Excellent D.
Wood sets off 2-on-2. McDermott arrives in time for the offensive rebound. And if Mercy were letting Glanmire off the hook with their advantage on the offensive boards in the second quarter, you can't say that about this one. Well, one word that was used about Gráinne Dwyer at the European 3x3 Championships in Baku and Azerbaijan was unorthodox. It was meant in a positive way because she always found a way, and that's exactly what she did there.
Yeah, and just down the other end now, in the first half, both teams had 6 offensive rebounds. Glanmire scored off every one of them and had 12 points from them. DCU now had 7 offensive rebounds and only scored 4 points. That could come back to bite them.
Hang on, I'll say that again now.
Glanmire had 6 offensive rebounds, scored 12 points from them. DCU have now had 7 offensive rebounds and only scored 4 points off them.
So basically what I was saying about a minute ago there was completely wrong.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, call me on this stuff, it's fine. Alford, open 3. Well, that's what she's here to do. 5:25 to go in the third. And it's 42-41 now, the gap. That was out to 6 points. Is back up to 3 as McDermott keeps her scoring run going.
Glanmire really struggling to guard these ball screens.
Alford.
Another offensive rebound.
It's Breen this time. Dwyer. Couldn't connect with Rockall on that one. Casey Grace is coming back in for Mary Breen. So 4:50 left in this third quarter. If this were golf, we'd be on moving day. Painter's back in. Good D from Gráinne Dwyer, but better offense from Chalisa Painter.
Yeah, she has the size and strength advantage on Gráinne. She can just bully her way through.
Five-point lead. Grace. Alford screaming for it at the baseline, but it's Rockall. McKenna moves into position. Does Dwyer need her? No, she goes to Casey Grace for the mid-range 2.
Gráinne causes so many problems getting the ball at the high post and attacking off the dribble. It's very difficult to help and recover.
McNally with the bounce pass to Woods, inside to McDermott. Chalisa Painter, offensive rebound.
And once again, doesn't capitalise.
And here's Chantal Alford. And McKenna just had her finger on the trigger for the 3, but Grace pops up on the other side of the basket mid-range. McKenna gathers, or McDermott gathers, excuse me. There's Woods. Nice pass inside to McDermott.
Good D.
And that's
a foul.
Is that doubling up you were talking about again on McDermott?
Yeah, they went to double her. Now, it ended up being a shot that kind of went awry, but Painter was there to clean up.
So Chalisa Painter won't get to shoot those free throws just yet. DCU Mercy with a 46-43 lead with 3:23 to go in the third. So Painter stretches the gap to 5.
Both teams shooting 20 for 47, exact same field goal percentage. DCU are 5 from 7 from the free throw line as Alfred hits the 3.
That is one of the most exciting things about the 2015-2016 season. Just Alfred's ability to just catch and shoot like that, off instinct, off training, off talent. It's not something we see enough of in any of the 4 leagues of the Basketball Ireland National League. Wouldn't it be great if we had a 3-point competition for boys and girls at league finals weekend?
Make it happen, Ross. You're the man. You're the one that can do it.
I'm just the guy who can tweet about it. It's a completely different thing.
Glanmire have only shot 2 free throws here for the game. They'll want to look to attack the basket a lot more than they have. Excellent pass.
McDermott takes the fake from Painter, and that's them combining really well in this game now. And there's just been so many eye-catching moments between Toner and Dwyer. But in this latest round of an ongoing battle, it's advantage Toner. Swats that one away as Mercy go about protecting a 4-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go in the third.
Claire Rockall makes Glanmire's first 2 free throws of the game. And they go to a full court trap here.
Woods on Grace. I thought about it, but was happy enough to drop on the right side of it for Sarah Woods. McKenna. Alford. So the lead changed hands on 6 occasions in the first half. But Mercy have held their advantage for most of this third quarter. As McKenna latches onto that one. Toner with the defensive rebound. McNally now, former Ireland under-20 international, finds Toner. And Painter generating some momentum for herself there.
It's a good finish, and it's what she's done all season. She's got excellent footwork from the top of the key. It's very hard to stay in front of her.
Twice Mercy have held a 6-point advantage in this game.
Good pass.
Does lead you to believe that the next score is crucial, as Woods, with 70 seconds to go in the third, has a chance to give DCU Mercy their biggest lead of the game. Toner looks to slow it down. McNally wants McDermott to go to work. It's with Painter at the top of the key on Dwyer. Slight misstep, ball's turned over. It's with Chantal Alford. She can't complete it, but it's with Rockall now. There's 4 hands in there, and yet she still finds a route to basket. Still a 2-possession game.
DCU looking to slow things down here. Go back inside.
30 seconds left.
Painter looks to post Dwyer up here.
And just a little bit of confusion there between the two players. And
Vanilla thought Painter was going to fake the handoff.
no quarter aster given there between Rockall and Toner, even when the ball isn't in play. 23.5 seconds to go now in the third quarter. Rockall fires it in. Almost had too much zip on it for Casey Grace, but it's with Alford. Steps back for three. 10 seconds left now. McKenna goes to the perimeter. It's with Alford again. Two players to her right-hand side. One of them is McKenna from 24.5 feet. McDermott dives in there to clean up, but not enough time to get a shot away for Mairead McNally. So, there's 10 minutes left in the season. There's 10 minutes left in this game. Grania Dwyer pumps the fists, but it's her team who trail 54-50 to DCU Mercy. And can barely get the microphone up to me mouth before Glanmire reduced the gap further still after 7 seconds of the third quarter. McDermott takes her tally to 25 for the afternoon, and I think there's little doubt that this has been one of her best, if not her best performance of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Glanmire need to do a better job of getting on her right hand and making her go left.
Grace shooting at 66% in the second half. And a solid crowd in at the league finals. And
Glanmire go to zone here to start the fourth quarter. Sarah Woods makes them pay.
that one drops. Mercy have done a solid job of defending their lead in the last 10 minutes. Hasn't gone beyond the 6-point mark. But
Sarah taking off.
It's been
That's
theirs.
an easy two.
Nonetheless,
she does that really well when she plays the top of the zone. Once she sees DCU of the rebound, she's gone, and there's not many can keep up with her. Claire with a huge three.
again, Ross looks down, looks back up, and Rockall halves the deficit. And again, that's the third time in this second half that Mercy have had a 3-point lead. Grania Dwyer does really well to claim the defensive rebound at the expense of the effort from Chalisa Painter. Grace alert to that one.
Another offensive rebound for Glanmire. DCU need to box out. Excellent finish.
That's the second time that Dwyer has been practically horizontal getting the shot away and still making it count.
This is where Grania comes up big. She'll want to take over now in the fourth quarter.
And she has a chance to level the sides. This is super. Okay, well, for the headspace of DCU Mercy, they're still holding on to their lead. Woods has to swing.
Glanmire looking to front in the low post now.
Left and right.
In and out. That's those soft rings.
There you go. McKenna sets off. Dwyer has a couple of options. Wants to take on Painter. Found 3 players in there. It freed up Claire Rockwell, will be disappointed with that effort.
Fanula Toner rebounding the ball really well for DCU here today.
And definitely the pace is picking up now as we accelerate down the stretch.
Glanmire don't like that call. Casey Grace has to do a better job of coming around Aoife. Aoife sealing her far too easy.
And that's 4 personals for Claire Rockall. So she'll take a seat.
That could be huge.
Timeout called. 7:09 to go in the 4th. 1-point lead for DCU Mercy. Here goes nothing.
You had Amanda O'Regan check into the game there for Clare as Clare picked up her 4th foul.
Black goes long. Opens up for Sarah Woods.
They got lucky there. Can't leave Sarah open.
Here's Chantal Alford. 7 minutes left in the 4th. Just changed the gear there just at the last second. And still managed to get turned and fire that one in off the glass. And that's the lead now for Team Montenotte Hotel.
Alfred is so versatile in transition. She gets to the basket just like that, but she can pull up and shoot the mid-range as well. Very difficult to defend.
Mercy need a response here. Will it come from Mairead McNally? Yes, it will! And that is exactly what you want when a game's in the balance and somebody's just made a statement of taking the lead for the first time in 14 minutes of basketball.
Mairead's had a good game.
Dwyer with the spin. Always manages to make something happen inside. Ties it up at 63 apiece. Woods calls.
Got Aoife in low.
McDermott 4th. That one was in and out. And Dwyer had some space to run into there. Fakes off to Alford. Casey Grace made the run, goes for Dwyer inside.
They got a mismatch there with Fanula and Garden Grania. Grania's looking to exploit it down low.
And somehow Toner rescues that situation. And Ingles' roar was loud enough that all 5 players in sky blue turned to see what he was having a hop off them for, as Woods puts up the jumper.
Glanmire have gone back to man here, and they're starting to exert a little more pressure DCU are making some mistakes as Painter checks into the game. Excellent take by Alfred, right down the middle. DCU got to do a better job of defending that ball screen.
And as we enter the last 5 minutes of this game, is the tide turning in Glanmire's favour? They lead by 4. That McNally 3 was a statement, but it was also maybe just a stopgap. Toner says no.
DCU had been hurting Glanmire down low. Glanmire have gone to a man here in the front on the low post, pressuring the ball, and DCU are finding it really difficult to get the ball inside.
Toner says no. Toner takes a break. 4.5 left in this game. Alford to Grace. McKenna had that strong start, but has been supplying rather than scoring in the last while. And Grace looked to connect again with Grania Dwyer after the two had done so well in the last couple of minutes.
Grania not happy there with Casey. She didn't want that one.
Dwyer says no. Mairead McNally. Power Cassidy. Here's Sarah Woods.
And Glanmire back into his zone.
And this game is constantly in flux in so many ways. In the scoreboard and the matchups. Chantal Alford with it's just a joy to watch.
Huge trig.
And Goose steps away from it. 7-point lead, the biggest of the game, and it's with 3.5 minutes to go. DCU need a response. And that's pretty much as good as you're going to get to follow up, to be fair.
Yeah, Glanmire keeping DCU off balance, switching up man and zone here. Offense to offense. DCU did a good job getting the ball inside the Painter. Four-point game. Taking care of the ball will be crucial now in the last 3.5 minutes. Neither team can afford any sloppy turnovers.
McKenna with the miss there.
Casey Grace shoots the ball well from the short corner, but as Grania made her move there, if Casey makes a cut, she's got a wide open layup. Instead, we settle for an air ball 3 from Anya.
Rockall's back in the game. She's on 4 fouls. Here's Painter. That really was such an important 3-point play from the American to follow up from that gigantic 3-pointer from Alford. Here's Painter again now. Lets that one slip. Anya Dwyer in the wars again. Dwyer making sure her kicks are secure. As far as I know, they're the ones that she actually has her name monikered into.
Mark Ingle not happy with Painter's selection on that last play, letting her hear on the sideline.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. This is gripping stuff. The stakes are high. McKenna's on the drive. It's Alford. McDermott with the rebound. Releases Power Cassidy. Saoirse Power Cassidy. And here she is. She'll put up her own 3.
Huge.
And for a young player to come in off the bench and give exactly what her teammates required of her. A long 1 point game.
She has that capability, though she didn't win that on the 19 Cup final. She still finished with nearly 30 points. She's an excellent shooter.
Carol Kilbride never missing an excuse to point out Ross O'Donoghue's mistakes. Thanks again for that.
The opportunities are endless.
That's very true. 2 minutes left, 1 point game. Rockall hits Gráinne McDwyer. Still live, it's with McNally. Power Cassidy wasn't expecting it, but got it and gathered nonetheless. She's getting pressured here from Rockall. McNally keeps going. This time steps inside, goes for the long 2. Timeout called, 1 point game, 90 seconds left. Hang on to your hats, folks.
Casey Grace knocks down her first. And a second.
So it's out to 3 points now.
DCU need a score here.
Sarah Woods, she's missed on her last 2 attempts. Huge pressure on her, it's gone to Painter.
Probably could have got a better option than a contested 15-footer.
70 seconds left, Alford on the drive. Oh.
That one could have gone either way.
Fionnuala Toner back in for DC Mercy.
DCU substituting offense-defense here. Taking Painter out of the game. Mark Ingle didn't like her decision making there the last couple of possessions.
Power Cassidy, not a bother on her. Taking on Claire Rockall. Pulls back really short on options there as Team Montenotte Hotel smelled blood in possession. And we've another timeout. 55 seconds to go. Still a 1 possession game. It all comes down to this, or something equally inspirational and pithy.
Glanmire like changing things up at a timeout. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come out in man here.
55 seconds to go.
Painter back in the game for Saoirse Power Cassidy.
McDermott. Travel called.
Glanmire have done a much better job in the second half on Aoife. They've made her work hard to catch it. She's catching it now 12 feet from the basket rather than deep in the low post.
Time is ticking down for DCU Mercy. They're certainly going to need a stop here, you'd sense. Alford knows she's got 15 seconds on the shot clock and 40 seconds in the game.
Glanmire will want to use every second of it.
Really comfortable in possession. Rockall just about gets that one.
And they got a new 14 now as well.
Toner with little choice there, but to get whatever she could on the ball. 31 seconds to go. McKenna's move off the ball freed up Gráinne Dwyer. Nice pass to Claire Rockall at 20 feet. And here's Casey Grace from the elbow. Miss. It's gathered by McNally. Wood sets off. She has McDermott inside.
Down 3. 15 seconds.
15 seconds left.
Wow, they need something here. They need a 3.
What's Woods got? Immense pressure on her from Alford. It's gone to Toner for 3. It's short. There's a second left.
No. I think they called a foul on Glanmire.
Glanmire feel like they've done it.
They definitely called a foul before the buzzer. Just not sure who it was on. That was a poor last possession from DCU. They needed a quick score and needed a 3, and Fionnuala.
Well, they're standing on the court like the game is over, not like a side who've got a chance to regather. It's Ingle who calls them in.
Fionnuala shooting a contested 3 definitely wasn't their best option there.
Full credit to Glanmire's defence.
Glanmire's trying to sit their coach down so he doesn't get a technical.
Genuinely every single person in this Watershed arena is on the edge of their seat.
It's a DCU ball. We just need to see how much time is left. They've had no timeout. Coach Ingle trying to draw up a play here on the court.
So here we go. There will be one more chance for DCU Mercy.
We don't know how much time is left. You imagine this is a catch and shoot.
Well, and still.
Surprised he didn't bring Saoirse Power Cassidy in here. You look for Sarah Woods to catch this pass. Glanmire will switch everything.
But definitely, still instructions being issued to Sarah Woods on where she needs to be at the end of this. And you can't imagine there's any more time other than to be.
They're looking at Mairead here.
Still, there's just no option. And Sarah Woods, a valiant effort given the pressure they were under, but it's Team Montenotte Hotel, the Women's Premier League playoff champions for 2015. They've beaten a strong showing from DCU Mercy in this final score 72-69. I'll leave it to you to call the MVP in this game, Carl.
MVP for me, probably Chantal Alford. Gráinne was excellent in the second half, but you know, Glanmire got stopped when they needed them, but every time they needed a score, Alford came up huge, be it getting to the basket or knocking down big threes.
Great game, went right to the last. Thank you for joining us. Final score in the Women's Premier League playoff final. Team Montenotte Hotel 72, DCU Mercy 69.